Hello and welcome to the Successful Mentalist podcast. It's midweek, which means it's time for Just the Tip. Today's a short episode and we're going to cover one specific thing which we think is going to be beneficial to you right now and something which has been on our mind for a little while. So Aidan, what is it that we're talking about today?
Accountability. Accountability is so important. Like, we have spoken to some people actually that have gone through our courses, but also that are taking the 30-day biohacking challenge and also our own life. Accountability is perhaps the biggest thing that you can do right now to help you move forwards in your entertainment business and actually achieve the goals that you set and actually grow and evolve as a person and both professionally as well. So accountability, what does that actually mean? And it really is as simple as saying, hey, do you want to keep each other accountable? And over an extended period of time or however long you like, actually checking in and making sure that you guys are doing the work and doing the work with everything. It really is just an opportunity to commit to somebody else, to show up in full, play full out and do the work that you set either yourself or set each other as part of this overall accountability plan. It's really, really important. And the studies are out there now that community learning is the fundamental element of any learning experience. If you learn within a community or within an accountability group or pair, you're going to get better return of investment. You're going to learn more, you're going to experience more for so many reasons.
That's it. You know, community and accountability is such a huge thing of a lot of things we do at TSM, down to the point that me and Aidan, we're accountability partners, not just in TSM, but in our own entertainment businesses as well. We keep each other accountable. If we want to work on a specific thing, we will have a specific vision and we're like, yeah, I want to achieve this. I want to do this show. I've got to do this month, write this blog post, do this video, whatever. We say it. We have weekly accountability meetings because we know the importance of it. And as you've said there, Aidan, for us personally, and I know for me, it makes me think, oh, I can't just do the work tomorrow or the week after or the week after that, because I've got to show up Friday and say to Aidan, hey, I've done this, and if I haven't done it, Aidan's going to moan. And also the real benefit, as you've already outlined, Aidan, but for me as well, sometimes it's easy for us to get stuck when we're so inside of our entertainment businesses, right? And having an accountability partner, someone who can just look at everything you're doing from the outside in, it's really, really nice and refreshing to get a different perspective on something which you might be struggling on. And that is the one thing which I think is just absolutely brilliant. And it's helped me so much.
Well, it's fundamental at the end of the day. If you can't see everything from every angle, that's just the nature of life and the way things are. So actually having that third party to actually come and have a look at what you're doing and say, hey, by the way, I saw that you was doing XYZ on social media. I'm not sure that was working. Or, oh my gosh, I saw XYZ, that did work. Or, oh my gosh, this thing happened. You've done this thing and that's great. Actually being able to commit to helping and supporting each other. And Ashley, you said something funny there that I want to pick up on. And that's that you show up to these meetings every single week with your plan and with your work being done or the new plan implemented. Otherwise, I'll moan. And it's not a negative thing. It doesn't come from a negative perspective. We call it that because we know that it's like the duty. It's what we're signing up for when we become accountability partners. Like if somebody's not done the work that they say, we have to have a little moan at them and work out why that's not been the case and make sure that they're actually staying accountable. So I kind of just want to just tell some people, how do we actually get accountable? How do we actually find out who to work with in terms of accountability? And you don't have to go and find new people, although you can. And sometimes it's a really great idea to find new friends and connect with new people to get a fresh new insight. But you can also look at your current friendship circle and work out, who do I actually want to collaborate with and cooperate with? And you know, Keith Ferrazzi has a fantastic word that he's created called co-elevation. And that's simply the idea that between yourself and a friend or a group, you're actually committing to go higher together. Ashley, what does that actually mean? What does it mean to go higher together and co-elevate?
Well, yeah, you're all in it. And like you've touched there, it's recontracting those friendships. You're now no longer just going, hey, let's just meet up for a social. But it's now, hey, let's meet up on a social. And hey, what can we do to all work together to achieve the big things we want to achieve, to achieve the big visions we want to achieve. How can we do that? How can we support you? How can they support you? That's what it means. It's about striving to be your best self within your entertainment business, your life, whatever it might be that you're working on in that moment. And you've touched on something so rightly so there. So many people think that with accountability, oh, well, how do I find someone? Friends. You've got friends within the magic industry. You've got friends in general. And if you can recontract those relationships so that you're both now working together to achieve your specific things that you want, then bingo, you've now found someone. And all you've got to do is schedule in the time. For me and Aidan, it's every Friday morning. For you, it might be another time. But as long as you schedule in that time, get that routine in, then you're going to go places, because honestly, the payoff is just astronomical.
Well, that phrase that you're using there, recontracting those friendships, it really is just, it sounds fancy and formal, but it's just a formal word for the informal process of, hey, do you want to make your entertainment business better? Shall we collaborate? Or, hey, do you want to achieve X? Let's work on that. And actually going through that process of being able to say, like, this is what I'm working on. Are you in with me? Or not? Like, you're more than welcome to walk away from friendships that don't fit that need. And if you are looking for accountability, well, sometimes your current friendship circle aren't the right people to give you that accountability. So, Ashley, where can people actually go to find accountability outside of their friendship circles?
Well, we have you covered. We mention it all the time, but because it is absolutely fantastic and you guys are loving it right now, the TSM app over at community.thesuccessfulmentalist.com, the app is specially set up so that you can either find specific members so easily that are actually living near you right now. If you want to find other magicians, other mentalists which are near you in your neighborhood, your part of the world, you can do that within one click of a button. Or if you want to find people that are at your skill level, whether you're a full-time busy professional or just a hobbyist with some gigs, you can do that over at the TSM app. Sign up for free, click on the members area, and you'll be able to browse a multitude of various different people that you can filter down to those who specifically suit you and to find those that you want to work with and you want to collaborate with.
So important. It is a game changer. It helps us exponentially. And people that we're speaking to, like, we had a couple of awesome chaps. They went through our Mastering Online Shows course actually together, and they did it together and stayed accountable, and their levels of transformation are huge comparatively to like everybody else that's actually out there. And it's all because they've been able to connect and collaborate and work together. So if you do nothing else based on this episode, please go and recontract some friendships, go and get accountable to some other people, and prepare to change your life and business.